Wow, so we have a lot to go over in this video because Springfest 2025 seems like it will be absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I know I have not been going over a lot of the things that have been coming out as in leaks recently, but I'm going to be going over a lot of that in this video today. So let's go ahead and dive right into what I think we're going to be getting this year in Springfest. Okay, so starting off with the stage rewards, Prodigy has hinted that they are going to be different, like the system might be different this year, but honestly, since I would have no idea how that system would be any different, like what that different system would look like. Oh, and by the way, Springfest is starting on March 17th. So that is this Monday. So be looking forward to that. Springfest comes very soon. So soon we will see what happens with all of this. But I'm just going to assume that the quest system is the same, and if it's not, then we will figure that out when the time comes on Monday. So here's what I believe the rewards are going to be this year for Springfest 2025. Since the quests are generally on a 2-year system where they switch, I think since we've experienced that with Winterfest, Pumpkin Fest, and all that, I think we're going to see the re-release of Cloverat, so we could get that pet again, which is great. It can't be rescued in the Dragon Isle, but Vermeadow can, it's evolution. But I think we're going to see Cloverat, we're going to see the Quill and Scroll Buddy, we're going to see the Magic Eggs, and what's different is that we are actually, based on the leaks for the stage rewards that happened like a long time ago, we're going to be seeing the Emblem of the Breaker finally added to Prodigy. This is a furniture item that has, it's not been in the game. It was part of the beta test battle rewards system all the way back in early 2022, but since that was never released, this item has never been released. So this has been an unobtainable item for 3 years now, and we are finally going to be getting it to put in our house in March 2025, as long as these rewards stay true, and I do think they are going to, so that is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to get this. I just can't wait for them to add more and more items that have not been released in the game and actually make them obtainable for the first time. So that is going to be very exciting. Now, one other item that I want to talk about at this time that is similar to the Emblem of the Breaker, that we have a little bit of information on its addition, is the Sight of Spring furniture item. This is basically a window that has an animated snowy background, or not snowy, it's kind of snowy because it's not winter, but it's more like a snowy spring type of background, and when new things are blooming too. And this would obviously make sense to be added in Springfest, but so far we've had no information on it being added until a few days ago, when it actually got updated. The item used to be uncommon and for non-members, but it was actually changed to be rated rare and changed to be for members. So that's awesome news that it got an update. The other 3 windows that are also in the code have not been updated, but this one for spring has. So I think the chances are that we are going to be seeing this added in some way to Springfest 2025. I'm not sure. I don't think it will be the quest rewards, We'll just have to see on that. But it could also be one of the items added to the shops. So that's going to be very interesting, and I cannot wait to see if that's in Springfest. And I cannot wait for, well, any of these things that are going to be added. Okay, so I do believe that pretty much everything else is going to be the same. Last year we had the NPCs updated. Their sprites, talk sprites. We had, well, pretty much not really any changes to the shop. But this year, it seems we are going to get changes to the shop, because I have not gone over these items, but there have been a lot of variants to gear items that have been added to the code, and we're going to go over all of them starting now and what they're variants of. Pretty much every single thing that is in the shops, excluding most buddies and furniture that there is in the Fox and Bunny shops, is getting a variant, and that is super cool. And these variants look like absolutely insane. So I'll place the icon for the variant and its original up at the same time. So first we have the Bunny Warden cap, which is a variant of the Bunny Ranger cap, and this is legendary. Some of these are legendary, some of them are heroic. Then we have the Bunny Vanguard cap, and that is a variant of the Bunny Scout cap. Then we have the Fox Page helm, which is a variant of the Fox Squire helm. And then we have the Fox Cavalier helm, which is a variant of the Fox Knight helm. We have the Fox Champion helm, which is a variant of the Fox Hero helm. We have the Bunny Outlaw hood, which is a variant of the Bunny Bandit hood. We have the Blossom Crown, which is a variant of the Flower Bush crown. Not the Flower Bush crown, the Flower Crown. That was the stage reward back in Springfest 2022 and is in the shop. So this is the Blossom Crown. It's a variant of that. And then there's been a random hat added called Bunny 3 that appears to be a mistake because it has no icon or anything of that sort. There's nothing else for it to be a variant of, so it seems to be just a mistake that it was added to the code. But those are the hats, all the hats in the Springfest shops, Bunny and Fox shops, that are variants. They're variants of them, and they're super cool. And what seems to be the case from their addition to the code is that these are going to be likely in the Springfest shops, but available for Magicoins. That's right, Magicoins. And unfortunately, they seem like they are going to cost a lot of Magicoins. Like, a lot. And I'm not sure how to feel about this, because I want to get all of these. And I can't do that if it costs too many Magicoins. Like, that's just the way it is. Many people do not have the Magicoins to buy the things that they are adding, such as the Lucky set. Like, we just got the Luck of the Gnome, the Lucko suit, and the Lucko spats added to the pet center for a lot of Magicoins. I don't have the Magicoins to buy all 3 pieces of that set. And then that's not even all of the set. There's still the Lucky Staff and the Lucko Relic that have not been added yet, but are part of the set that was just created. That just, like, it's so cool. I haven't talked about it in a video yet, but it's so cool that the Luck of the Gnome has finally gotten a set to finish it off with the with the addition of these the rest of the set, including a relic. So it's actually super cool how relics are being created for sets now. Some of the sets are getting a relic, and that's awesome. And I cannot wait to see what other ones they add. But back to the topic that I was talking about, magic coins, they're getting too expensive. And these seem like they're going to be very expensive in the shops as well. But we will see more when we get to Springfest on March 17th. Now, speaking of March 17th, I'm not sure if I will be able to get a video out that day because I am actually leaving to go to Europe that day. So, honestly, I have no idea if I'll be able to record and upload when Springfest comes out. If I can't, then it would be another 10 days or so until I can actually get a video out. So that would be unfortunate. Hopefully I can get it out before I leave, but no guarantees. But this is just going to be awesome. These variants look awesome, but hopefully you can get them all since this is a limited time thing. Springfest is a limited event. So it's not like they're just going in the normal shops. It would take a long time to get all of these items. And maybe that's what Prodigy wants. They don't want you to get them all in one Springfest go round. They want you to wait until the next year. I don't know, but honestly, just hopefully it's not too expensive. But I would not be surprised if they stay the same prices as what's been added to the code, and they cost like thousands of magic coins to get all of them. And that would just be unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the way it is. Now we're going to move on to the outfits that have the variants. First, we have the Bunny Warden Tunic, which is a variant of the Bunny Ranger Tunic. Then we have the Bunny Vanguard Tunic, a variant of the Bunny Scout Tunic. We have the Fox Page Armor, which is a variant of the Fox Squire Armor. And then we have the Fox Cavalier Armor, which is a variant of the Fox Knight Armor. And then lastly, we have the Blossom Doublé, which is a variant of the Flower Doublé, which was a stage reward in Springfest 2023. And it is unobtainable. I hope that the Flower Doublé gets added to one of the shops, because it does not look like it's going to be appearing in the stage rewards for this year, but we have no idea. It might just stay unobtainable, and that would be unfortunate, but sometimes that is just the way it is. But it was updated recently, so that could, like, its defense bonus was lowered to 102, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. We don't have to wait long. Monday. So those are the outfits. Now let's move on to the wands. We have the Bunny Warden Blade, which is a variant of the Bunny Ranger Dirk. Then we have the Bunny Vanguard Lance, which is a variant of the Bunny Scout Spear. We have the Fox Page Blade, which is a variant of the Fox Squire Blade. And then we have the Fox Cavalier Blade, Fox Cavalier Brand, which is a variant of the Fox Knight Blade. So those are the 4 Springfest wands, all in with their variants. Now, I do wish that we would get the rest of the Fox Hero and Bunny Bandit set, because we only have the hats for those that were added back in Springfest 2022, but I don't think they're making the rest of the set for that. But it would be nice to see. But they do have variants of those, because I went over those earlier. We also need to talk about the Buddy. The Painted Egg Buddy is getting a variant. Well, technically it already has a variant with the Dragon Egg Buddy that was in Treasure Track Season 5, but it's getting another variant, and this one is called Benedict. It's an interesting name for sure, but this is a variant that we are getting. It looks super cool. Can't wait to get it. But that is another one that is similar to the gear that's added because we will be purchasing it for magic coins, it looks like. And then lastly, we have a variant of the flower bush mount, which is the simple flower bush. It looks really cool as a variant of the flower bush mount. It's just a simple flower bush now. So that seems like it will be obtainable through the magic coin system in the shops as well. Oddly enough, it has a heart bonus of 140. I think that's a mistake because, well, none of the other mounts have that high of a bonus, but maybe it's not a mistake. We'll just have to wait and see. It could get changed, though, by the time it actually releases. But those are all the variants, I believe, that we are getting in this Springfest. And what's super interesting is that this is the first time this is happening. Like, this is the first time there's been a bunch of variants of gear items made. And I think this could be a possibility for the other festivals as well. That we get variants of some of the exclusive gear items in, like, Summerfest, Pumpkinfest, and Winterfest. Starlight Festival, we haven't had it in so long. I would not be surprised if they didn't make variants for those, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Because, yeah, I'm super excited for these variants, and to get them all, as long as Prodigy lets us get them all, because the magic coin costs are way too high. People do not have that many magic coins. I don't have that many magic coins. I've been trying to still buy the gear sets from the December 2024 shop update. All I have bought so far from that update is the Trial Masters set and the Science set. I've not bought any of the others, and I'm trying to save up my magic coins to do so, but that's not possible if Prodigy keeps adding these things that I have to buy in a limited time, and I can't even get them all in that limited time because they cost way too many magic coins. I've already tried to tell Prodigy about this. Hopefully it will change and they will make magic coins either easier to obtain, you can get a lot more of them, or they just lower the prices significantly. But either way, I'm still excited. It's going to be very cool. I cannot wait to see all these items in the shop, and I believe that's all I have to talk about in this video. What are your thoughts on all of this for Springfest 2025? What do you think about the rewards and about these variants? And can you wait for Springfest 2025 starting on Monday, March 17th? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.